This is Paul. Torts, crimes. There's a distinction between torts and crimes. Yeah. If a wrongful act violates a private right, it is a tort. Yeah. The wrongful act of force and violence. Yeah. That happens to violate my right to property. Yeah. My right to intellectual property. Yeah. My right to have a business. Right now! The Federal Reserve Bank and its employees, governors, yeah, are getting a tort lawsuit for knowingly allowing for the force and violence to violate my private right to have property. Yeah. Now, I've explained. Yes. I'm sorry, Alan. Your wife's sitting next to you. Yeah. It's early in the morning there, isn't it? Yeah. It's about 1:30 here. Oh, do you get up early? You have back pain. You still sitting in the bathtub 2 to 3 hours a day? Oh, I myself had thought about bathing since I haven't for the last 2.5 months during a pandemic because the employees of the Federal Reserve Bank refused to acknowledge my right to property. Now, I'd say it's force or violence. Alan, you've been sitting in the bathtub again, have you? And I'm not suggesting it's a negative. Yes. Well, it's well documented that the former governor of the Federal Reserve Bank spent 2 to 3 hours a day in his bathtub because somebody just got their briefcase. Oh, it's 4:30 in the morning in New York. Is that where you're at, or are you in a foreign nation someplace? Yeah, on vacation. Do you pay for your actual hotel stays, or do they compliment you because you used to be a governor of the Federal Reserve Bank? Why don't you get me Janet's and Ben's? Oh, you've been acting like billionaires when you're not. You're employees of a bank. Yeah. We had this problem last night. The Supreme Court's decided to help themselves to millions of dollars of new interiors when they were appointed to office. Yeah. And quite possibly they took all of that with them when they left office. Do you get to redecorate your office when you're a governor of the Federal Reserve Bank? And when you leave, before the next guy takes over the office, do you get to take your furnishings with you because they were purchased for you as a governor of the Federal Reserve Bank? I know it sounds like I'm getting ready to redecorate another house that I've yet to purchase using the interiors of the former Federal Reserve Chairman. When I asked for the actual furnishings right now, I just want to know what the laws are about purchasing new interiors, yes, for Superior Court judges' chambers. Yeah. And when you become a new Superior Court judge, yeah, do you get to spend $1 million in paintings and various other items? Yeah. And then I want to know, Supreme Court justices, yeah, Wiggins, yeah. When you retire, what do you get to take with you when you leave your office known as a Supreme Court justice? Do you get your various books that were purchased for you during your time there? Maybe a few pictures that you put on the walls? I want to make sure that there's Supreme Court justices in every state are not just spending $1 million over 10 years being a Supreme Court justice on all kinds of special pictures and photographs and anything of value that when you finally get back to your personal residence after retiring, that you decided to sell it all to those that gave it to you so as to bribe you to set certain precedents about cases. Now, it could be that the governor's there and the federal church, Jerome. Who was it? Jerome! I want to